would be. It's got no room for the water really, and it just looks like a typical Rapunzel tower, just built there as a folly. Maybe it's going to be part of a restaurant, I don't know. What's the idea behind that? There's Norma over there. I'm going to pull it back so you get to see a bit more without it being so wobbly. When I move it up it gets all wobbly. Right, just give you a little bit more. Seems to make me want to go.
Příští změna směru po 240 metrech zatočte vlevo.
Whether this was an ideal way for me to be brought by this SMS thing, I don't know.
Zvolte další odbočku vlevo, potom další odbočku vpravo.
Nice colours on that. Someone's entertaining themselves by looking out. Somebody's got a Canadian flag up. These are the things which make you annoyed. He thinks he's going to get through there, but I don't think I can possibly get through there. What's he doing? He's dipping his stuff, building rubble. Nice to see you, nice. Whoa! Come on, guy. Get serious, get with the beat. Right. Now kindly get lost. There's another little craney thing over there. Okay. That's the sort of things you get on a long journey. Just have to put up with it. It's an inflatable guitar.
Po 60 metrech zatočte vpravo, potom další odbočku. Po 90 metrech zatočte vpravo.
Looks like I'm coming up to the Neckar River.
Po 100 metrech zvolte další odbočku vpravo.
Oh, tram. Interesting. Use of infrastructure planting similar species to the ones you get in England, because we're now in the same climate zone, of course. Things which wouldn't last too long in Poland are able to be used for perennial infrastructure planting here. Much nicer. Oh, here we go, Neckar Turm, and we're going to cross the Neckar River here on Kaiserstraße.
Po 140 metrech najeďte na kruhový objezd. Zvolte druhý exit.
Very nice hotel and everything. Oh, a rabbit with a fishing rod. Isn't that sweet?
Najeďte na kruhový objezd. Zvolte druhý exit.
Kruhový objezd. It's not really one, is it? It's kind of a little bit like one, but not really entirely one. Germans don't tend to like roundabouts. When they do have them, then they certainly don't look typical, and this is no exception. This is another kind of rather atypical looking. This bridge looks as though it's all mobile. You could actually lift it up if you wanted to. Over the Neckar there.
Zvolte druhý exit.
So there you go, Santander. It's nicely structured though, they're nicely laid out, very Germanic. Very German.
Příští změna směru po 820 metrech zatočte vlevo.
Right. It's taking longer than I thought it would. That wouldn't be their first left turn. This will be the station, won't it? Hauptbahnhof, yes. Die Verstehen or Bahnhof. There's an old post office with the old lettering on, isn't that nice? And there's the Hauptbahnhof. So interesting. Yeah, this is worth doing. Seeing things like this gives you a real feel. I think that's got to give you a feel for. That definitely was post-war economic boom, social housing sort of thing. The Bahnhof's also got kind of 1950s feel to it, maybe 60s. And all of this lot has, definitely. But it's kind of stood the test of time, hasn't it? It's got a certain charm to it, I'd say, even. Because that's what, buildings in England were looking like at the same time, stuff that was built at the same time, especially in places like Hem or Hempstead, the new towns. They were being built up around the same time. A lot of the same attempts at similar kinds of directions in architecture. Although German architecture just simply looks a bit different. I mean, the gables and things like that are a bit more ornate than our stuff. And an interesting thing over there made from like blue mosaic tiles that reminds me of the old Berlin church, which is all got one side made out of blue glass tiles, which gives it a lovely bluey kind of light inside, which is really quite pleasant. I went once into it and heard a very uplifting sermon in German. Die auf den Herrn harren kriegen neue Kraft. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. So it looks like I'm getting...
Po 100 metrech zatočte vlevo, potom další odbočku vpravo.
Stuttgarter Hofbräu is a local tipple. We are not far from Stuttgart. I've taken some videos of towns not far from here. There's one on Tübingen. There's one on can't remember the name of the place now. Another place not far from Tübingen anyhow. I could look it up on there, but I don't want to spoil the directions that it's giving me. There you go, this is one of these Mehrfamilienhäuser. Sometimes the whole house is owned by one extended family. In Germany it can be that, like for example, uncles in one condignation, and the next level up belongs to somebody else, the next level up belongs to somebody else. Or they can be unrelated people that have simply clubbed together to own the house. But usually there's probably going to be 4 different families in that house, each one on their own floor, or maybe 2 or 3 families with more than one of them has more than one floor. But anyway, very typical way of life in Germany. They don't go like the English go, a bundle on self-standing houses.
Potom další odbočku po 50 metrech zatočte vpravo.
Okay.
Potom